Everybody for Philadelphia 76ers, stomp your feet. Everybody for Philadelphia 76ers, here they come. Philadelphia on the run, stand up and cheer. Number one, Philadelphia, here they come, team of the year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. Here come the Sixers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Clap your
Williams in the penetration, and it's knocked away by Matumbo, but into the hands of Peterson. Antonio Davis.
Sixers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody.
Hey, hey, hey.
Welcome back to East Sleep Sixers. Your boy Sixers fan for life 215, the sports guy and Jenny from the block. We get another dub, but it's just taking care of business as usual because as Jenny keep telling everybody and reminding everybody, the Pistons are trash. Trash. So with teams that we play that are trash, right? Because it's obvious they are. I mean, seriously, that's like a 6 foot, 230-pound guy, right? Beating up on a 12-year-old. Like,
Yeah,
that's what it
y'all
seems
must
like.
kind of felt
You-
bad for
you
him,
don't
but-
get no brownie points for this. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
we
at the
handle
same
business.
token, we're past the halfway mark of the season. We got to take care of business. We got to continue to get these dubs. And I'm sorry, if you're in our way, you got to get it.
And we did sit our starters for the majority of the fourth quarter. So if they wanted to
of
stage
course
a
they did.
comeback, they had ample opportunity to do so versus our bench.
Absolutely.
I mean, when you look at how many minutes each starter played, this is this is the testament to how bad Detroit is. All of our starters were in the 20s as far as minutes. Doc emptied out the entire bench, right?
Yep. Kudos to
Everybody
him for that.
scored except for one guy who normally is scoring. I can't. He shot one shot, so I can't call him clang clang because in order to beat clang clang, you gotta shoot more than one. You know what I'm saying? So he only shot one and didn't score.
Yeah, what was with that tonight? I guess he just wasn't getting the ball.
I don't know, but yeah, we're gonna give him a pass. Either he's clang clang or he's bang bang, and he was neither. Because for one shot, you can't really criticize that. Maybe he had the peanut butter and jelly syndrome. I don't know, but you know, maybe peanut butter and jelly stole his powers because peanut butter and jelly just so happened to score 6 points. And you know how many games we would have won if peanut butter and jelly would have gave us 6 points?
Listen. Not only
Yo, wait,
6
let me
points.
finish. I'm not done here. I ain't done here. I'll pass on the baton in a second, Carl. Let me finish off here. I was almost done anyway. But think about it. You know how many games we could have won? How many close games we lost? And that one guy didn't score nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know how many games? But again, you can't change the past. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? They finally did what I was like screaming for, which was cut his minutes. The man is only playing an average of 19 minutes per game nowadays. We seem to be winning more. I don't want to say that's the only reason, but it is a reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't logging up 30 plus minutes a game. That's what was happening earlier in the season. And our record was boo-boo. And now that they cut his time down, other guys are coming in, they're contributing, we're getting wins. I mean, you know, the proof is in there. Just
21
saying.
is good for me.
Yeah. And then we had a kid. Let me point this one out real quick. Then we had a kid, all right, named Jerry Springer. I mean, the other Springer. He came out of nowhere. All right, this kid went 4 for 4 for 10 points, and he was at the bottom of the barrel. This man was the last man on the bench to come into the
For this
game.
opportunity, though.
He was the last man on the bench to come into the game. Gave us 10 points from 4-4 shooting. Wow.
Yeah.
And I just want to say that, kudos to our big man. We don't really talk about him or give him as much love as he really deserves. Came back from his injury. Did not I'm sorry, Linnell said, step. You know, he was just in there doing his thing, making it look effortless as always. And I liked his new do. Did y'all check out the new do on Joel?
I didn't know who that was that came out when they announced the starting lineup.
I saw the 21. I said something's up with his hair. He either cut it or he got some braids. I said that to myself.
So now
I'm wondering if he and Shake and what's his name? Harden all go to the same barber because they had those cool twisty braid things happening. I don't know. I like it.
You know what else I like? I like the fact that James Harden took command of this offense early and often. And, you know, I want people to really see the maturation of him as a player. You know, he gets excited when he's making plays for other people, not just for himself. He was genuinely excited every time he passed the ball and somebody cashed in and gave him an assist. And, you know, that was good to see for me. And a game that this starting lineup needed to get under their belt, to get some minutes logged in with each other because they have not played with each other at all, at all. PJ, his best game of the year in 21 minutes. So I hope that's a sign for Doc. You do not need to play this guy.
I got to co-sign what he just said. I'm sorry. I got to co-sign that. I got to co-sign it. Say it again, Carl. Say it again.
You do not need
No. Say it again. What is the
best game of the year?
All right.
All around the board.
Y'all heard him. I was going to say it, but better him than me because I didn't even want to say it.
Man, I don't care that it came against the Pistons.
I was just going to say, it did come against the last place
Jen. That's
Pistons. But, you know, you go ahead and keep singing that song. It's all right.
No, but here's the number that I want to point out because you know me, all right? It ain't always sunshine and flowers. I'm from Philly. You heard Rocky say it. I'm going to say it. 18 turnovers against a good team ain't cutting it. Might have worked against the Pistons tonight, but that ain't working.
Oh, no, right? No.
That ain't working against a good team. I am sorry. You know what I'm saying?
I like 12.
We were fortunate that we played the Pistons with that many turnovers, and I'll take it. It is what it is. But 18 turnovers against an elite team in the playoffs? Negative, Ghost Rider.
Nope.
It ain't gonna cut
That's all right though, because I see that flower lady coming around the corner, Jose.
Oh, you see her too? I thought I saw some.
Yeah, roses. She wants to know. She wants to know if anybody wants to buy some flowers. Jose.
Oh man, I'm gonna give my flowers to the entire bench because they came in and played today.
They did what we wanted them to do.
The bench. I'm sorry. Listen, last game, I gave it to the role players because everybody didn't play last game, but every role player that wasn't a superstar handled their business in such an efficient way. It was crazy. You see how many people had double digits, man? You see how many everybody had a plus minus on that John except for Jen's man Korkmaz.
Right.
On the plus minus. You know what I'm saying? He was the only negative one on the list. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? But anyway, that's not the point. This I love to see games where everybody at least got a minute. You know what I'm saying? I love to see that. I see a lot of other teams doing that. And regardless, again, who we played, the fact that they emptied out the bench, that was a sight for sore eyes for me. Because I'm crying like the rest of you guys that want to see some of this young talent get on the court when they have to. You know what I'm saying?
You bet.
And it gave our starters, the guys that we need to rely on later in the season, some rest, a lot of rest.
Yes.
So if you weren't happy to see the entire bench get put on the floor, then I don't know what kind of fan you are.
I mean, we look forward to stuff like that. That's something we talked about in pregame. You know, let's knock these guys out the box early, get some rest, you know, and it's a double whammy. Let our bench get some time together. And I see them playing better and better together. You know, it was a pass that I believe it was Niang threw down to Thibault. It was a nice bounce pass. Thibault threw it off to Harrell. And Harrell banged it. You know, that just takes knowing each other and knowing where each other's going to be and trusting. And, you know, I have to say, if these guys are playing up to their capabilities, we got the best bench in the NBA. If they play up to the standard they're supposed to play.
Yeah, I just need them to turn up against the more elite teams because tonight, if you look at the pace, the style of basketball, the effort, it looked like they was playing the scrimmage game.
They were playing fast. I thought they were playing fast.
No, they were. They were. What I'm saying is it didn't look like a lot of contact. Everything looked as super easy for Embiid. It looked like a video game on easy.
Yep.
Yeah. Nerlens got put in the Embiid blender. You know, he was first couple minutes of the game, but then, you know, Joel Embiid is going to be Joel Embiid.
Always.
We've seen him get doubled. We've seen triples. We've seen guys have their best effort on him, man.
Well, I think he's still dizzy from the beating that B-Ball Paul and Montrezl Harrell gave him last game, to be honest with you.
Big facts.
So, you know, I think he was still stunned. He didn't get his legs up under him yet because he got sucker punched from the left and the right. I'm sorry. Trez and B-Ball Paul, they did the thing last game.
So how about you, Carl? Who can give your flowers this evening?
I'm going to have to give my flowers to our grown-ass man as a point guard, James the Beard Harden. And, you know, being the maestro of this Sixers symphony, you know, tying all the strings. I don't care who we played tonight. The offense played well. It ran well. Besides the turnovers, which I think after a while they just got kind of bored, you know, playing a team like this. They just got kind of, you can have
I got kind of bored watching it, so I understand.
Listen, I was in between watching that. Sorry, I'm a Sixer diehard, but I was watching that and watching the show with my lady. You know, just I was doing the darn thing. But you know, it's good to have another win. And as we look at the schedule, guys,
hold on, I still gotta give my flowers.
Jen,
I gotta give my flowers, and this may be the only time this season I can give these flowers to this particular person. So my flowers are going to go to Mr. Jaden Springer. Get the hell out of here. He has to have an exceptional game for me to give him a daisy.
Three of them in a row.
I am giving my flowers to Jaden Springer. My man young man came in there with all the confidence in the world. He was ready when his number was called. He had 10 points in 8 minutes of play. And you have to applaud that.
Yeah, most definitely.
But I also would like to say the Sixers had 50, count them, 50 rebounds.
Is that a season high, Jen?
Might be.
Sounds like it.
What's up, Sabri? How you doing tonight? Hope you
What up,
had a
baby?
great holidays and happy New Year.
Most definitely.
Thank you for joining us here on the East Sleep Sixers post game.
Oh, he got
Appreciate
a new
you.
YouTube, John. No YouTube, John. Everybody look up BMK21 TV. All right. Yeah. I think everybody switched on and off to the game tonight, man. But yeah, listen. I'm very, very pleased with
55 rebounds. If you're gonna say it right.
55.
55.
Last
We
time
got
I
the
looked, it
Kimbe
was
Mutombo.
50. They got 5 more after I looked. But that is
55.
definitely a season high, and I hope it brings them up. They continue with that, getting
Listen,
out of that gutter.
A key to this team is we're not a very big team. So whatever
No.
five is on the floor, everybody has to rebound. Everybody has to box out. It has to be a team effort, man. And I think we did that tonight. You know, we didn't play a great rebounding team, but maybe we can take some of those, that skill set into next game in which we play OKC. Play OKC on the 12th. A little bit better than the guys we faced tonight. But they're not, blowing the roof off either. So, we're going to have to.
Go ahead. I'll finish when you're done.
No, we're just going to have to handle business. We're going to have to handle business. Go ahead, Jen.
I was just listening to Kate talk about, the people from OKC that she was looking forward to watching, but she didn't mention one important person.
Who is that?
Bang. Bang.
Joe.
Yeah.
Isaiah Joe plays for Oklahoma City
He
now.
does. He does.
And I'm looking forward to seeing how he does, man. If you saw, there was one point where they had a 3-point percentages up, like the leaders in 3-point percentages.
He was up there.
He was.
Yeah, up there.
He was up there.
Yo, for all those people who don't like to hear Kate, at least you didn't have to hear her say "bang bang" George's name.
Not one time.
Not one time tonight. Not one time tonight.
So
I hear you, Strive. SGA is a problem, although he was a problem we saw last time we played OKC.
Pretty much.
But I look forward to seeing me some Joe. And who's the other guy? Giddy. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Giddy.
Yeah. They have a group of young budding players, up and coming players. But one thing about our team is you're gonna have to bring your lunch pail. Unless we beat ourselves, you're gonna have to bring your lunch pail and go to work to beat these Sixers. If we're playing on our game.
It's been like the Sixers of old. Remember when we used to be so dominant? Last season was an anomaly.
Yeah.
But every years before that, we've been so dominant at home that it's so hard for other teams to win here. So I don't see that changing against OKC at all.
We had a rough start. It was rough.
Yeah,
I was very critical. You can't control injuries. It just we got bamboozled with like the most important people on this team being injured all at the same time. That's rare.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
That's rare. It happens, but it's rare. And luckily it happened in the beginning of the season. Hope these guys stay healthy. Knock on wood. Don't want nothing bad to happen. We've been through it all as fans. We just want to see this team prosper. Make it past the second round. Let me be clear, because I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing.
Give us that, man.
You know what I'm saying? So, they're playing really good basketball. They played really good basketball without the starters. They held their own. These young kids, you can tell they're coming in. I don't know if you guys knew, but out of everybody, B-Ball Paul was in a post-game interview on the floor. He was dripped in sweat. All he had was 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 blocks, and he was sweating like he played 48 minutes. Are you serious? That just goes to show you how much hustle that guy has in him. You know what I mean? And it's commendable.
Yeah,
Absolutely. I also want to touch on Tobias Harris, who, it was a quiet, efficient, steady game from Tobias Harris. Like, he just gave us what we needed, and That's just he's just been still Mr.
Oh.
Consistent. I was kind of a little bummed about Mr. Do Something in
Mhm.
the first half because Mr. Do Something didn't do nothing in the first half, but
Right.
he redeemed himself a little bit in the second half, so I was happy about that.
I mean, it's a hell of an
anytime,
adjustment coming off the bench rather than start. Go ahead, what was that?
anytime you got Toby shooting 100%, Harden shooting 85%,
Mm-hmm.
that's always a good night.
Yeah.
That's bananas. That's a nice stat right there, Jose.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
bananas. That's bananas.
Yeah.
So, hopefully we can carry that efficiency into next game. And let's be honest, with Maxey in the starting lineup, there's going to be less shots for Tobias Harris. So I think unless is days where he just got a favorable matchup, we're going to see him back around his average. Which
That's
is
not
16.
true because look at today. Maxey struggled in the first half, turned up in the second half. But guess who got all his points in the first half? I hate that it happens that way.
Yeah.
But it happens because Mr. Tobias Harris got all his points in the first half.
That's something I know you hate that.
Mostly all of them. He got 10 of those 14 in the first quarter.
But he also only played 27 minutes, right? I mean,
yeah.
It's not bad for 27 minutes.
No,
he didn't
definitely
even
not.
hardly play any of the fourth quarter, right?
No, he didn't play any of the fourth quarter. I think Toby and the crew were taken out halfway through the third quarter.
And
so everybody scored, but bang bang! I can't believe it.
Yeah,
that's unusual for him.
Everybody scored. Wait, everybody scored more than 2 points. Right. Let's give them more credit than that because they scored more than 2 points.
Let me ask y'all a question.
True.
That performance from Springer tonight, and I know we're talking about Doc here, but that performance from Springer tonight, do you think that the coach rewards him with some minutes next game?
This coach?
Some meaningful minutes?
This coach?
No, I don't.
This coach? You answered your own question.
No, the other coach. Yeah. The other coach down the street.
Dude, literally, Carl, I love you to death, but you answered your own question right there in that question.
I know, man. I'm just hoping. I'm hoping, give the young kid a bone. You worked his ass off. You've been benching him, going to Delaware, back to Philly, down to the boy had.
Carl obviously was not listening to you.
Are they paying the tolls for him?
Can you give Carl the short leash speech again? Because he didn't hear you when you said it the first time.
I heard him.
And you didn't hear me when I said this. Maybe the only time I'm giving this man flowers all season.
Yeah, he didn't hear you. I'm trying to stick up for him. He didn't hear you.
But listen, it wouldn't surprise me if he's put in some type of Korkmaz package, before the trade deadline, because he spent the first round pick on this kid. I feel so bad for him because he's just like, there's no window for him to get no type of minutes no time soon. You got Tyrese Maxey, you got Shake, you got Harden, they all have point guard capabilities. He's not a 2 guard. Where do you plug him in at? When does he get minutes? Except for garbage time, I really hope that this kid gets an opportunity, if not here, then somewhere else, because he has skills, man. He has skills.
Definitely.
Listen, right now, since you're praising him, I'm sorry, Jen. If you're saying he has that much skills, we're gonna need him this year. So don't send him
Doc play him this year.
Don't send him packing yet. You know what I'm saying? Because
Glenn is hard headed, like my grandma used to say. He hard headed, hard headed. So
you are right.
We got OKC correct. Next game. They play at the crib.
West Coast.
No, they play at the crib.
No, I'm saying then.
Yeah, then we're going to West. Yep. So we get a little bit of home cooking. Then it's off to the West Coast, where we will see, Utah Jazz first. Then we'll go to LA. Then we stay in LA and play the Clippers. So, we got some tough matchups after this game. So
yeah, but Utah ain't the same Utah. They're still pretty
teams.
Yeah, they're still pretty tough team, Utah. They're not the same Utah. You know what I mean? We don't have to face the real rookie. He ain't there no more.
You mean the real rookie of the year?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. That guy that scores 71 points.
Yeah. So we don't have to face him. Do they still got Rudy Gobert?
No, he plays
Nah,
for.
Rudy gone too.
Yeah, look, Rudy gone. They
I forget
dismantled
who
that
Rudy
team.
plays for, but yeah, he's
They didn't
gone.
dismantle that team. I'm not saying they.
But they're still good, though. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're
they're good.
still
Yeah.
good. We
They're
played
better
them
than the
already,
team we faced
though.
tonight.
Didn't we win? We played them already and won.
I
didn't
believe we did win.
And we beat
Yeah.
both LA teams.
Yeah.
I mean, they're sitting under 500, not too
Whoa,
much.
That's right. He was the T-Wolves.
Yeah.
Hey.
Anyway,
Sinners.
the Utah Jazz is 20-23 right now. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know,
that puts things in perspective.
they're 3-7 out of the last 10, and they're on a 2-game losing streak.
Okay.
You know, the Sixers better go in there and handle business. Period, man.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
only want to have real conversations against playoff contending teams. If you're not in the playoff bracket, then we need to stomp all over you. I don't care what team it is.
I want to take the time right now and give a big shout out to all our followers on YouTube, our family on YouTube. Y'all been showing out. We appreciate and love the support along with our Facebook followers, but there's a big following on YouTube right now. If you haven't followed or liked our page on YouTube, do that now. Along with Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, you see all on the top.
Hey,
Okay.
whoa, too early for that segment, bro.
No, I'm not giving them all of that. I just was going into my spill because I'm seeing all the YouTube love. Jose is overwhelming.
Yeah. They
right
listen, man. I told you, man. They growing, man. I don't know how much time you spent looking at us, you know, at the algorithms on YouTube, man. But it's rising.
So if you're one of the folks that still watches us on Facebook, we appreciate you. You may want to subscribe to our YouTube channel just in case you end up in Facebook jail like our man James has a couple of times. You can still watch the show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a few people. There's a few people who have been in Facebook jail. I ain't gonna lie. Lucky we don't lose no viewers because we all over the place, man. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save it. I ain't gonna tell y'all yet.
Yeah. I think it was Sam, is that you?
Yeah. No, Ant Sims was in Facebook jail. He was in there for a minute.
Sam need to be added back into the group. He asked me in my inbox. I don't know. He's been doing it for years. I guess he won a certain badge or something like that. So, you know what I mean? I'm going to get to you in a second, bro. Just seen you join.
Who is that? Are you saying this? Is this what you're talking about?
Yeah, Samuel Jones and whatnot.
No, I don't know who Larry is. Who's Larry?
Oh, he's our YouTube follower and whatnot. Is it Larry or Lionel?
Oh, no.
He said Larry Marketing has to be controlled. Or marketing.
Has to be controlled. He's been good. Put me back in the group. I don't know what that means, Sam.
Well,
what
he left Sixer 24/7. He want to be let back in the group. And he's speaking of marketing the player. I'm guessing he got to be controlled. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna let you back. He want his star. He's saying my star. I guess they took the star away from him. The star badge.
Yo, give the poor man a star.
No, but wait, the star badge you only lose from not posting so much.
So Sam, you hearing that right now, Sam? You got to stay active to keep that star. You know what I mean? You can't leave, then come back, and then get your star, and then you don't get it no more, and then leave to come back.
Yeah, no one can take that from you. Like, I got a coffee cup. They call me a conversation starter. I'm not losing that. I got a coffee cup.
You take pride in that coffee cup, huh?
Yeah, that suits me, man. You know, I'm old, man. Like, come on, man. I wear hats all the time. Y'all can't see it, but the grays are there, man. This
I've seen them.
Listen, and this Sixers team through the tank years, man, put some stuff in my head, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't pretty, man. You know what I mean? Like,
it was
I can't dye my hair. I can't just go in the bathroom and dye my hair, man.
Right.
I'm gonna embrace the grays, man. I'm aiming for the George Clooney look. You know what I'm saying?
I could dig it. You know what I mean? Hopefully we won't have no more gray hair, especially this season. We got a great team. Hopefully they can fulfill their potential, which I think is past the second round. God darn it. You know, has to be past the second round this year. Gotta be. You know what I mean?
Gotta be. We're pleading with you, please. Past the second round.
Please.
I can't take another 7-game series or a 6-game series where I got Jimmy Butler screaming, Tobias Harris instead of me. Can't have that anymore. Can't have that again.
Nah,
Can't
not
have can't have people watching Trey Young
That just listen.
blow by him.
I don't even want to
Yeah.
talk about that no more,
nah,
man.
nah. That's a whole.
Man,
That's a
let's
whole.
just-
Can't
other-
have any more
let's just move
quadruple
forward.
doinks than a game 7.
You know, with
So-
that being said, you already know what time it is.
Now he's shutting us up.
Yeah, go ahead, Jose. Go
You
ahead.
already know what time it is. Listen, we love you, man. Well, like, if you're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, it don't matter what platform, man. That's why they all there, man. So you could pick and choose your favorite platform and enjoy Eat Sleep Sixers from there. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't obligated to be on what platform. If you want to put them on all platforms at the same time, and you want to show love like that, by all means, rock out. But look at up there. Look it up there. Look it up there. Look it up there. You know what I'm saying? Look it up there. You know, you wifey might force you to watch one of those chick flicks or those stories from Lifetime, and you know, you could throw one earbud on with Spotify and listen to Eat Sleep Sixes.
Come on now.
You
Give
know
him
what I'm
the
saying?
sequels,
On
like,
Apple Podcast
I'm
and
not
still
wifey in this situation
satisfy the
here. I'm not
wife.
making-
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not
So
I'm not making
show some
anybody
love.
watch it.
We on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch, baby. So don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that this group right here, we all some sharpshooters. You just don't know it.
Facts.
You feel me? And if you ain't understand what I said in English, then we're going to tell you in Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
No te olvides.
No te vide.
Decirle a un amigo.
Decina a un amigo.
Que le diga a un amigo.
Le diga a un amigo.
Que le diga a un amigo.
Le diga a un amigo.
Wepa. Come on, y'all.
Wepa.
Let's go Sixers. Everybody have a
Let's go.
great night. Awesome tomorrow.
Wepa.
See you back here for the OKC game before we go on that crazy road trip. Eat Sleep Sixers forever. Yes, sir.
Hey, Sam, I got you right now, homie.
All right.